So we have a weather impact alert for the cold, but also looking ahead to snow tomorrow. So I want to stress, I know we're tracking this snow chance, but big picture, the cold temperatures are sticking around. We're in the middle of a deep freeze, so the risks of more pipes freezing and bursting, that increases as we head throughout the next 36 hours before many of us in the metro area climb back above freezing. But in the middle of this cold, we're tracking snow that's becoming more likely for areas southeast of Atlanta tomorrow afternoon and evening, but the impacts from that snow are going to be different from our early January storm. Let me explain. The type of snow that we're going to see on Tuesday is a different snow than what we saw 10 days ago, and it all comes down to the temperatures in the atmosphere. Let's talk about snow ratios. We often talk about wetter snows around here. That's because our temperatures might be in the low and mid 30s as the snow's coming down just above the freezing mark. We end up with a wet snow, great for making snowballs, snowmen, snow women, and that's about 5 or 6 inches of snow for every 1 inch of water. But what we're expecting Tuesday are colder temperatures, so our snow ratio is a lot more snow you get for every 1 inch of water equivalency. It turns into a more fluffy and powdery snow, and those colder temperatures also play an impact when we talk about the roadways. It's often the bridges and the overpasses that are the problem spots first, and that's because those lose their heat above and also below as colder air rushes underneath the bridges. So bridges and overpasses often have those signs before them that bridges ice before the roadways. But we are in the middle of a deep freeze, very cold Arctic air. So it's not just the bridges and overpasses that could be slick tomorrow if they're untreated, but also the road surfaces will be colder than what they were with our early January snow. So those road surfaces, if they've not been brined, could quickly become slick or snow covered as the snow comes down Tuesday afternoon and evening. And that's why we see this winter weather advisory stretching so far north. It's not that we're expecting a lot of snow, but the impact will be greater from any snow that falls. So in that advisory area, we're expecting on the north side a little bit of snow, but where we're guaranteeing more snow, that's on the southeast side of town. You can see our model comparison here, the American, the European. Slight differences, and that's the difference in which side of the perimeter that northern edge of the snow ends up on. So we're calling for up to an inch of snow on the northwest side of the metro. We could end up at the very bottom of that. We could end up at the very high end of that. Where I think snow is more guaranteed is down here, 1/2 inch to 1 inch from really Rockdale and Newton counties back to Coweta County. And then in central Georgia, 1 to 3 inches of snow is likely. Where's the storm system now? Just beginning to develop across southern Texas. They will see a winter storm and across the deep south tonight. And by tomorrow at this time, we'll be tracking the snow in here. We have a cloudy and cold start to tomorrow morning. I don't expect any of those flakes to fly before midday, but mid-afternoon, snow starts to creep in. We have really dry air placing now, so if it can overcome that dry air, the snow could reach further north. This model has it just south and east of the perimeter. I think we could end up seeing that nudge a little bit further north and west, but the snow arrives mid-afternoon and it quickly exits by mid-evening tomorrow. Quick shot of snow, but with the cold temperatures on the roads, things could quickly turn slick out there. Outside right now, 31, plenty of sunshine, but cold. We factor in the winds. Wind chills right now still in the teens northwest of Atlanta and 20s for areas south and east. We have a cold weather advisory tonight. Look at our temperatures, the wind chills the next couple of days. Temperature tomorrow 20, 32 tomorrow afternoon. Wednesday morning again back down to the teens with a weather impact alert for Wednesday morning for those single-digit wind chills. You can see on the 7-day forecast, gradual warming looking much nicer by the weekend.